Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome to a fine Thursday evening, or whatever it happens to be in your time zone. I'm SLdr Cody, and I'm Cody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to oh, hold on. I'm going to change the high power and see if we can get away with that. Welcome to a Thursday, and a Thursday that we are going to be playing some creative games. Now that we've gotten our initial ads out of the way here, everybody should be able to hear me straight away. All right, so... congrats on getting first Omega. Congrats on getting second Cake. Congrats on getting third Aqua. Also, we got some pretty amazing check-ins. Oh, and I realized I forgot to restart Firebot. Some of the chat messages from yesterday are still on Firebot. We've got some pretty good check-ins too. We've got Aqua checking in, 71 sessions at 98.6%. Also, welcome on in, Rosie. Good to see you as well. Checking in for the 17th time with a 94.4%. My goodness. These are some difficult percentages to maintain. Did I miss any other check-ins? Aside from check-ins that are strictly lurks at this point. Okay, I don't think I missed any other check-ins, but yeah, there we go. We got some pretty good check-ins. Also, a big welcome to anybody who may have arrived here on a lurk. Lurks are always greatly appreciated as well. We're on a weekday stream, so we are going to be starting with weather talk. So there's a pretty high chance I'm going to be talking about wind, because wind has been a thing for a lot of areas. A good portion of the prairie region, in fact, has been getting a lot of wind. Ooh, thanks for the snowstorm. Look at all of those. I'm changing the speed of those snowflakes. Why are they so slow? I should have changed this a while ago. I think this is an object manager thing. And then I go down over to here, and I can't shift select. Oh, wait, it doesn't let me do it that way anyways. And I go over here, and I change the speed to a little faster. I don't want to be, like, too fast here. 0.2. Change all of those to 0.2. And we'll see if that makes the difference here. What was my what was the pedals set to? Because I want them to be like roughly the same speed as the pedals. Oh, the pedals are much higher. Okay. All right. I don't even know why the snowflakes are set so at such a slow speed. It'll increase the strength again if they continue to be really slow. They are supposed to be pretty lightweight here. Out of all the things the test throw decided to throw, it threw a thunderstorm cloud. All right. I love it. All right. So we got some weather talk to talk about. We're gonna go. You know what? Let's go straight to the bright screen so we don't get blinded. That's much better. That's a speed I like. Thanks for the snowstorms, Cake. That is the speed I'm looking for out of the snowflakes here. See, there we go. Also, my VTuber is sort of like set in a bit of a weird spot. It's supposed to be right in the middle. Yeah, right in the middle. Sort of like this, because that's where the hitbox is lined up. I don't have hitboxes that automatically adjust because I'm not using VC Face, which is that's a different application I could put my VTuber on. Technically, I have the program. I have support for it. But it doesn't allow me to manipulate the camera as well. Ah, that's an explosive. Ugh. Stinky explosive. There's like sulfur in there or something. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Cold sucks. It snowed hard yesterday. We haven't had snow in a little while, but we had a lot of snow in December. And I think early January, too. And we get some New Year's Day? I think we got some New Year's Day. I don't know. I was dying on New Year's Day. Oh yeah, I know we got some on New Year's Day because I didn't want to go out and shovel because I was under a different kind of weather. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, we didn't do a topic change yet, but I will do that pretty soon. Ah, water. But it was a sick. Oh yeah, and whatever the heck it was, I did not like that illness. Wouldn't surprise me if it was a strain of COVID, but it also wouldn't surprise me if it was a strain of a more aggressive type of flu. Oh, wait a minute. COVID is a strain of a more aggressive kind of flu. Other strain of aggressive flu that maybe wasn't in that family. You got an illness that makes you perceive light differently, that makes your hearing more sensitive, but only when the headphones are off. When my headphones are on, my hearing was unaffected. But when my headphones were off, my hearing was more sensitive. Those two symptoms were only present on one day, New Year's Day. Thanks, New Year's Day. However, I caught this on New Year's Eve, so blame 2025. I've said it last week, I'm not on good terms with 2025 because of the BS it pulled off as it left, and because of all the BS it pulled off on me in the past 3 months. So, bye-bye, 2025. Knock on wood, I haven't gone sick. Let's hope it stays that way. Knock on wood, indeed. It was 2030's fault. Now, at 2030, we might actually get some things done. And the U.S. should hopefully not have a tyrant in charge. And maybe Canada will actually have a good candidate. That's our problem. We don't have any good candidates. So we have incompetent people in charge, like, regardless. I don't think we're gonna have very good choices this next federal either. But that's still a little bit away, so gotta deal with whatever the heck is happening. We got ads rolling. Don't know all cities, but my city has street cameras. Spent most of the time yesterday watching idiots speed sliding on the roundabout. Oh my goodness. We need more intersections with, like, the traffic cameras, honestly. It saves a lot of people. It just saves them having to consult their memory on, like... Let's face it. When you're in a dangerous scenario and stuff, your brain goes into survival mode and it just focuses on the danger and avoiding it. That's what tends to happen. You don't pay attention to the details that happen around you. You're just like, this is dangerous, get away, get away. Like, that is all. Oh yeah, 2025 was decent for... minus the tyrant. Well, I don't wish good things with the tyrant I'm talking about, but now, to be clear, I don't ever wish, like, I don't ever wish fatal harm to any one individual. However, I wouldn't mind if they went. I wouldn't mind if some of these people causing distress in the world to such extents went missing, got stranded on a island that's unreachable. Like, I wouldn't mind that. 2025 was decent for you minus the time. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm glad 2025 at least knows how to treat some people nicely. I mean, the first half of 2025 wasn't terrible for me. I didn't mind it. These last 3 months can kiss my arse. I don't like them. Honestly, January hasn't impressed me the most either. But it hasn't been, like, terrible either. It's sort of been, like, in the middle. There's definitely been some entertaining weather already to watch, and that's a plus for me. Entertaining weather? I'm all for this. Here, I'm going to change the segment while the ads are wrapping up here. And I'm going to get some RollerCoaster Tycoon launched. I'm probably going to launch it through OpenRCT since I have OpenRCT. Plus, it instantly launches when I launch it through that, as long as I have Steam running. The ads are gone! Yay! And something else I have qualms with in terms of the city is, whenever I travel to a major city, they always have a common problem. They never shovel their freaking residential areas. Ever! These people pay extortionate property taxes, and they don't even get their freaking roadways shoveled. What are they paying for? Probably for city councilors giving themselves raises. That's probably what they're paying for. All right, let's get this launched. Like I said, it's probably going to launch instantly. Also, I don't have a capture for this, so I've got to work on that. So you're not going to hear it yet. Properties, audio capture, add executable, open RCT2. And it runs through the same filters. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because Final Fantasy XIV did this bullshit again. I despise embedded containers. They are absolute crap. But I have to use them to group things. Okay, now I'm going to actually capture the game itself. So I changed this from what we were capturing last time to this. Good capture, no problem. And change the resolution. Update available. I will update eventually, trademark. Why can't they change the resolution? Hold on. I got this. Nope. It says 1 pixel. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let me move chat up here so I can see chat more easily up here. I'm going to move that up here, and I'm going to move... how am I going to fit all of this? I usually have this stuff on my larger resolution monitor. Aha! There we go. That allows me to fit it all. Now, I love doing custom scenario stuff. So, imagine my surprise when we're going to go to Scenario Editor. Okay. Is there a enable all? Oh dear goodness, look at this. Maximum 2047. There's no select all, is there? Oh, I can't even hold the cursor down to select multiple. That is such an old-fashioned way. Wait, is there an option to unlock everything? There's not an option to select everything, apparently. Let me put everything up. One of the things that I loved about this scenario editor is RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 is one of the first instances where you could change the frequency of weather conditions. Yes, here we go. It all circles down to weather again. Wow, imagine that surprise. We are talking about weather. All of the food stalls. Every single one of them. Go-karts. All right. Where's my Mario Kart, though? Oh, also in infinite funds. I love my infinite funds because then I don't have to limit my imagination. However, I've got to say, with SimCity 3000, I loved having a limited money. That got my brain thinking. But I like unlimited money slightly better. Because then you can just go absolutely nuts with everything. By the way, I was playing more Planet Coaster 2, and when you make a tracked transport ride, holy crap, does it cost a lot of electricity. Like over 200 over 400 electricity if you want to have multiple trains running. Ridiculous. Need several solar panels just to run it. By the way, though, keep in mind what you have your weather settings set to in Planet Coaster 2 when you're using solar panels, because I think heavy rain, or is it... There's a certain weather condition. It's not thunderstorms. Thunderstorms is minus 30%. There's a certain weather condition that's like minus 50%. It like halves your solar panel output. So I don't know, have some like backup generators or... Oh, it's very expensive. I have everything selected on here, which means, yeah, I should have everything selected here. Awesome. Ah, yes. Creepy theming. Yes. Best theming ever. That's something Planet Coaster 2 is lacking, is a spooky theme. They sort of have a spooky theme. Like, the sorcery pack that you have to pay for. Keep in mind, having to pay for it's, like, I say it like it's a negative thing and all that, but... Get it when it goes on sale. Get it when it goes on sale. I think I missed a sale because my budget said no. Why is one wooden fence not checked off here? Just one random wooden fence. No, I don't like this particular wooden fence. Now, I haven't played RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 in a long time. But I do know that there's a setting that increases the frequency of thunderstorms. And yes, that does make running an amusement park a little more difficult, because the guests don't like to ride on in rain, and they especially don't like to ride in thunderstorms. But it's thunderstorms. Invisible railings. Yes. Rainbow railings. Ah. But does it look like Rainbow Road? Mmm. Rainbow Road. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's right. Edge scrolling, which in OpenRCT2 actually works even better than it did in the original. In the original, when you're in windowed mode, it can be really annoying trying to scroll the map. Skywalk, space style railings. Yes. Let's get all the themes going. Legacy footpaths. The legacy has been destroyed. We got our different park entrances. North America park entrance. No, that's just US park entrance. I don't see no Canada on that. And unfortunately, this was also back in the day. Well, honestly, there's always a section of the US that thinks that only the US exists. There's sections of Canada that only acknowledge Canada too. I mean, doesn't every country have a like a redneck a place that's just like we only like ourselves for some reason? It's like, it's way easier to just be okay with everybody, isn't it? I find it easier to just be cool with everybody. I think it makes life much easier. I mean, you know, as long as you're not being an a-hole, obviously. Ah, yes. Wait. Is this a wall? Oh. This is the face. Okay. The faces of evil. Oh, that's right. Well, guess what? Orange water. There we go. Orange ocean. The reason I like selecting orange water is because orange ocean. Yes, the Kirby orange ocean. We're going to make the water orange. Make ourselves an ice palace. Climate. Ah, here we go. Warm. 1% chance of thunderstorms. That's boring. Wait, thunderstorms with snow? I think OpenRCT added that. I'm sorry, where's the option that makes thunderstorms way more frequent? Wasn't there like a tropical option that existed? Where is that? Also, why is cool and wet thunderstorms? Why is cold 2% thunderstorms? Where can I edit the file? Can I go in and edit one of these and add it? Because I feel like I don't like these options. The thunderstorm chance is way too low. Oh my goodness. Why does cold equal thunderstorm? That is the opposite of what causes thunderstorms. Thunderstorms need some heat to work with. Or one heck of a cold front coming from a lake effect. That can also set them off. I've been in full thunderstorms close to freezing. It was fun. And thankfully, we didn't get an ice storm from it. I'm not going to waste my time trying to find out how to edit this, but I want to edit this at some point. Like, edit the probabilities. Hopefully it's easy to do. Sometimes JSON files are actually pretty easy if it's like a string text or a variable that I could change that changes everything down the line. It's changeable. If I have to change multiple reference points, could be a pain in the butt. We're going to go with cool and wet because... Actually, why am I going with cool and wet? Like, where is hot and wet? All right? Where is hot and wet? Do not make a comment, Krista, on that. Do not make a comment on that. I'm talking like Northern Australia during build-up season. Hot and wet build-up season, Northern Australia. Which is not where Australia currently is. They're actually Northern Australia is actually in monsoon season right now. January, February, monsoon season. December's sort of transitioning into monsoon season. There's a lot of thunderstorms in December. Except for the December that I was in Australia, there wasn't many because thunderstorms apparently run away when I arrived there. October is build up. September is beginning to build up. November is a transition into monsoon as well. Well, anyway, hot and dry, I'm never going to select because it says 0% thunderstorms. Why would I torment myself in going in a place with no thunderstorms? I don't like that. You know what? Sure, we'll go with cold, I guess. I don't like it. These are all the musics. Astronaut costume. Oh, yes. Bandit, elephant. Oh, yes. Let's get all the costumes. Original peep names. Ah, yes. Thank you for having one option. There's more controls than just this. I feel like these are... There's not enough controls. Now, hold on. We gotta wait. It's having problems loading it. It's just taking a little while. It's just taking a little while. Hurry up and load the options. It's just a landscape editor, for Pete's sakes. Or did I change so many things that it's going to take forever to apply the object selections and all that? Yeah, it was just okay. Da 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 da. Anyways. -4. Whoa. Whoa. What? Okay, why do most of the terrains look super... Oh, yes. Gridland. Here we go. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. All right. Wait, what? Huh? Generate is just behaving like random? Water level... We're going to make the water level -3. Tree to land ratio... No. I'm going to stick to 30. Minimum tree altitude. Why? Why did it make everything water? What? What? What the heck is this? Why does it keep selecting the minimum height? Oh, I have it set to flatland. Okay. Okay. Height map file. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay. All right. You know what? Now I can do this. Okay. It's map generator. Here we go. I can also make this a little less random by manually adjusting height. Mountain tool. Okay. Yeah, I would like this to be a little less mountainous. Okay. Make most of this flat, but not all of it. A quick button for, oh, there we go. Yeah, if we make this big area here, we're gonna make this all about the same height. We'll just make a certain area flattened, and we can start from here. Yes. Okay, then we flip it over. I want to make the land more smooth now. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Then I can make some areas rocky. Oh. Then I can make it look a little more smooth over here. Smooth. Okay, and then we head over here and I make all of this more smooth. Making a death coaster, perhaps. But right now, I'm messing around with terrain. Hopefully I don't get too distracted by this, because we still gotta fit RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 in here at some point. Ah, there we go. And then we set this all down over here. You know, as cool as this gridland thing looks, I might want to change it. Honey locust tree. No, I don't want to remove trees. Why would I do that? What did the trees ever do to me? You know, if you go and try to forcibly remove a tree without permission on the planet that the sectoral leader was on when he was a galactical ruler, those trees would pull out weapons and start attacking you. If you ask them politely to move to a different location, most of the time they're cooperative. The trees in that region were given weapons. You know, I should probably have some music running while I'm playing this, since there's like no music in this part. In order to do that, I need to remove things from there. And then I need to add it over here. Add executable. And then I need to go over here. Also, I can't use my soundboard while I'm doing this. What was that? Oh! Also, that's something else I didn't think about.
Don't forget me!
Yes. Okay. Okay. And if this thing would stop freezing, that would be fantastic. Over here. Does this playlist have the Kirby? Yes, it does. It does have the Kirby Air Rider soundtrack. Some of it added. Nice. Okay, now we just got to do Mario Galaxy. Okay. Sure. And we'll just keep that like nice and quiet in the background. YouTube, you're not going to hear this. Keep this audible on YouTube and guarantee a copyright claim. By the way, I don't know if YouTube is experimenting or if they busted a copyright troll or something like that. But there's this email that claimed one of my videos was blocked and all that stuff, and it's like, well, first of all, when you get emails like that, don't click on any links. Go to your YouTube itself without clicking on any of those stupid links, and you'll have a notification on YouTube if it's actually the case. I go onto YouTube and yeah, there's a notification for video getting blocked by some random copyright troll, so I would have appealed it anyways because this like random ass copyright claim bullshitter is messing with the visibility of my videos. When I clicked to check it, it said no copyright claim. So I guess YouTube is just, you know, they sent out the notification but undid the action, or maybe on some rare occasion they actually took out the copyright troll. I don't know. Welcome on back, Gothic. Got the kiddos down for rest. Oh, awesome. Welcome on back. Okay, you know what? I think this is all we need to do, all right? I'm not going to spend a decade on landscape. Let's just invention list setup. Oh, that's right. We've actually got to do the owned land and the land for sale stuff. Oh my goodness. I forgot that was even a thing. Okay, so this will be owned land immediately. And the oasis you'll have to buy. And then we move this over. Yeah. Sure, we'll randomly own part of a hill. All right, that sounds good. Land for sale. All of this. Oh, by the way, if you've made a unique landscape and you don't want a player destroying some of that stuff, you can actually go to there's a separate status called construction rights, which does that even exist in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3? I don't even know if that exists in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. I guess we'll find out later in the stream. Okay, all of it's gonna be for sale. Oh my goodness, we could actually make it patchy so that you only own like some pieces of land. Didn't we didn't we flatten another area of land? Guess not. Maybe I was mistaken. It's been so long since I've seen this game. It's been so long since I played this. You know what? Yes. Let's just make another random area owned by us. It'll be like this area over here. Which means I'm going to have to create a second guest spawner. Otherwise, I'm making a useless area that can't be accessed. That means I can also do very random stuff, like make a cactus that an area around a cactus that you cannot purchase. That cactus owns that area. It's a sabo tender. If you try to buy that area, it'll like 10,000 needles you. Why, RNG? Why can't you select things you haven't selected 50 times in the past? There we go. Look, the thing is, this playlist has like 2,300. It has 2,300 items. There's no excuse for it not. There's no excuse for it repeating stuff. Maybe radios do genuinely have playlists with thousands of things on it, and they just set it on shuffle, and the shuffle sucks. All the land for sale. Design it so that we start out small. You know, Planet Coaster 2 could really use a custom scenario editor. Planet Coaster 1 has one. They should work on that. They should especially work on making the weather customizable. But I might be slightly biased because weather. Okay, you know what? Hold on. We're going to decrease this to 1. And we're going to go land not owned. I'm going to zoom in. This cactus right here can never be purchased. This cactus here is invincible. We cannot touch it. Okay, now we need park entrances. Yes. The Giants. Is there a shortcut? Hold on. Is there a shortcut to rotate? Is R rotate? Is Z rotate? Z is rotate. Yay! That's something that's actually been consistent. Okay, where's the other entrance? Over here? Yeah. And the other one... is laggy. We'll use this. Yeah, the entrance themes are actually pretty neat. Oh! I should probably make sure it's facing the right way. Too close to the edge of the map. Wah, wah. Okay then, fine. But if that's the case, we've also got to... I'm just gonna put a bit of a boundary there. I feel like the music's too quiet. I feel like the music keeps selecting music that's guaranteed to be copyrighted. Okay. Okay, I think we got ourselves the land I want. I like how obsidian this path looks. I think I will stick with this. The guests are going to come from the mountains, alright? That's how we're going to do this. Rotate, rotate. They should come from inside the mountain. Okay, hold on. I gotta do some... I think I've got to adjust the terrain first before I do this. Okay. And then we go this way. This way. Build this, build this, build this, build this, build this. Yes! Oh, here's the problem. Can I place a spawner underground? Also, I might need to rotate one. Oh, dear. Okay. So that's going to be a problem, is it? Okay. Guest spawner. Okay, this is going to be a bit more of a problem than I anticipated. Does Control Z work? Does Control Z work? No. No, Control Z does not work. Alrighty. Lovely. Lovely. That works, so. So, spawning guests underground is... might or might not work. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Underground inside view. No. Turn that back on. Turn that on. You piece of gum. Okay. Underground. Thank you. Yes, spawner. Here we go. There's our solution. All right. They come from in the mountain. All right? Mountain people. This is how we do it. And then we go over to here. This is our other park entrance. And these people are... oh, you've already got a guest spawner there, huh? Or do we? Okay. So both spawners are active, right? We didn't randomly lose a spawner. Yes, I can sort of see it. Awesome. So we got mountain people over here, and we've got ordinary, I suppose. What is ordinary? What the heck is normal even? I've never heard of these terms. As far as I'm aware, they don't exist. Ah, yes. Ice Cube. Ooh, jumping fountains. I love the jumping fountains in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. I place them everywhere. Waterfalls. Yum. We should create a waterfall. Rock band tour bus. Microbus. You know what? We might be able to make the other guests a little more interesting when they spawn in, right? I just gotta zoom in over here. Maybe move the entrance a little further away so I can actually put something in. Okay. Clear scenery. That's not what I'll do. Delete park entrance. Right click to remove. Okay. Hemlock, welcome on in. I hope you are having a lovely time zone so far. We are RollerCoaster Tycoon in 2 in. As I slowly try to figure things out. Okay, so more land not owned. We're going to have to do this. And we're going to have to make it reach a little further so that we can actually fit something in. I like how you could just hold the button over here and it'll still make the noise. Ah, yes. Okay, so we want to make things a little more interesting with our guests spawn in here. I want them to, like, spawn out of an object. Maybe we can make them spawn out of burger. Out. Make them come out of an aircraft. Yes. We could definitely do that. giant guitar. I see. Oh, there are so many things. I like how some of these things have labels and some of them don't. Antarctic? Oh my goodness. Can I make them spawn out of a satellite dish? What does a satellite dish look like? Oh, you can't put footpaths on it. Well, that's... Hold on. Is there an option? This is OpenRCT 2, right? So, is there an option to disable object collision? You know, just... Oh, we don't want to do that. I'll mess with our land. Either that or I could just find something here that'll make a little more sense. Ice formation. Can I make them spawn out of a ship? Theoretically. However, I'm going to have to remove the footpath because it takes up a lot of space. Right click to remove. Okay, sunken ship. Rotate. Okay, rotate the whole map twice. And create footpath. It's in the way. No, it isn't. It's beautiful. All right. And then I create the park entrance again. Or maybe we'll make it a little we'll keep it the same theme as last time. Oh, right. And then we got to put the guest spawner back in so that the guests actually spawn. Yeah, we'll put them there. There we go. Okay, awesome. So we'll just have the guests spawn in out of a ship or as close to the ship as collision allows it. All right. So we got mountain people and we got sunken ship people. All right. All the guests arriving here now have a backstory. How the heck does hundreds of guests walk out from a sunken ship? We don't need to explain that. We don't need to explain nothing. Now, the rest of the building, the park, is probably going to be done, like, in a further step, so... Park entrance is the wrong way. Your face is the wrong way. Is it this one who got in the wrong area? Looks right to me. Oh, this one is facing the wrong way. Hold on. Now it's facing the right way. I'm so used to pressing escape to get in and out of the menus. Okay. Park from path entrance to map edge. Either not complete or too complex. What do you mean it's too complex? Oh! Hold on. The tunnel one is not even connected with the map edge. I guess you have to actually link it with the map edge. That's lame. Why so limited? That will still allow for mountain people because it's underground. We're gonna have to fix the other one, unfortunately, too, which is lame. Single with as few junctions and corners as possible. Why is it a problem if there's one corner? Who cares? Will it stop whining if I remove this? And then go, guess spawn from here. No, it bitches and complains about map edge. Who cares? Who cares? Why does it have to be the map edge? I don't want to be edgy. Anyways. Okay. I don't have the edge. Yeah, but that's so boring. There's not as much of a backstory from this. Can I just have them spawn here and like not have them spawn here? Is that good? Twitch keeps unconnected and reconnecting to chat, so I don't know if Twitch got me staying. That sounds like a Twitch thing, alright. Freaking stupid Twitch with their annoying, inconsistent connections. Hey, it allowed me to do that. Awesome. No spawning over here. You guys are spawning on the boat. Items to be pre-invented at the start of game. Okay, that. Items to invent during the game. You know what? Whatever. I will leave it all the same. Nah, I'm moving all items to the top. And then we're gonna make, like, I don't know, 2 things. I forgot how, unusual the monorails look here. Small monorail cars. Ah, yes. I think they've got the fancy looking one, too. I love orange water, alright? This looks like lava. Who would like to go for a lava cruise on the splash boats? Careful of the splashing. Splashing burns. Okay. Toilets, not invented yet. We haven't invented toilets yet, so, bush. Use a bush. I'm just gonna leave them all at the top. Alright. Option selection. No money. That sounds good to me. Guest cash. Average. Blank. Because no money. Oh, why is this in euros? There's some global options that have not changed, it seems. Giant screenshot. Oh yeah, Twitch tush unconnected and reconnected. Ah, Twitch tush. All right. I mean, Twitch is tush quality. Virtual store, virtual floor style. Well, there's no English CA, so we'll stick with that. Dollars. Metric, Celsius, real values. Month, day, year. Remember when month, day, year was standard? And then it just, like, changed in some regions? Like here? Oh my goodness. We should probably start actually building the amusement park. The ads coming soon thing is sort of telling me we should probably get into doing that. Default sound device, ride music, current theme, RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Then you got RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 if you want, yeah. Blue. Oh yeah, I can shut off collision here. Right? This is where I can, that's multiplayer. There is no option for collision. Render weather effects. Cycle day and night. You know what? Let's enable these too. I think that would be cool. Oh, not going to cause too many issues now, is it? Okay. Anyway, no money. Guests are more difficult to attract. Ah, yes. Hard mode. Guests initial hunger, 21%. Initial thirst, 21%. That sounds about right. Intensity preferences. Well, we'd like to make things more fun, so preferences vary. Forbid tree removal. Well, we'll keep that all the same. Ah, here we go. Have fun. Number of guests in park. Okay, cool. And we're going to go 1,000. Oh, wait, there's only one objective. 9,001. Can I select 9,001? No? Okay, that's fine. Can you even get to, like, 9,000 easily? I don't even remember that. There we go. 9,000, 9,050. There we go. Objective. Scenario details. Greenland. Dang it! It doesn't work. I tried putting trademark in, but it doesn't let me do that. What's the guest count? Other parks. Real parks. I like. It's in quotes. Scenario details. I don't know. I like tails. So I am not sure about details. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this 20 years later. Like, what the heck was I on when I created this scenario? Oh my goodness, these are such old icons. Save scenario. Yeah, say invalid characters used. You're an invalid character. File name, what's even... Yes. Wow. Okay. New scenario. Other parks. Oh, what? Sure. Yes. Pause, please. We, like, just started. There we go. Yes. Tails. Details. Right, that's a thing. Guest in park. Okay, park open. Awesome. So we are ready to start, and everybody just came back from Mads. So let's do this. Is the category actually set to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2? Because honestly, that icon is a little crusty. It's really difficult to... That doesn't look like RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Alt tab. What's this category? Why does it say RollerCoaster Tycoon 3? See, I figured the icon was wrong, and I'm correct about that. RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. We're playing RollerCoaster Tycoon, the second one. Why is my array currently messed up? Okay, stream agenda for RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 and 3. Next category, RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 and 3. It says RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, and it didn't change to it. Is it one word? I think it's one word. I think that's the problem here. Wait, no. But it changed it to 3 for some stupid reason. So what, it's RollerCoaster Tycoon... Is RollerCoaster one word in the second iteration and 2 words in the third one? Hold on. What's it currently displaying as? RollerCoaster is one word. Lovely. Okay. Why did it change to 3? Yeah, I'm going to remove the space from the array items. I'm going to do that for RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 as well, and hope that they didn't suddenly decide to put a space between it. Okay. We're good to go now. Okay, Greedland. We go, well, first we need a path. Construction is not possible while the game is paused. I'm so glad that they removed that restriction. Because, like, I like pausing when I'm building stuff. Thank you very much. Why you do this? There we go. Lucci arriving with the delayed jump scare. 32 sessions. Nice. Got quite a few sessions going on over here. Also, there's rain at the SES main base, apparently, during the last ad break here. So now we got guests wandering in, but there's nothing here for them, because I wanted to pause, but I'm not allowed to pause. Jeez. Welcome on in, Lucci. No one here. Oh, heck yes. Very nice that it's snowing. Oh, shoot. Now I gotta spend time trying to build a roller coaster. Okay. Just got done reconstructing an AC unit. I had to take apart to clean. Oh, jeez. Wouldn't catch me doing any of that. Okay. We do this, and then we go up, chain, build this. Why can't I bank my turns while, okay. Oh my goodness. Night cycle is, not my favorite. Look at how weird the lighting becomes during the night here. Alright. Hey, Lucci with the 5 streak. There we go. Well, it may not work now. We'll see. Depends on my computer tech skills transfer over. Because I swear computers are just always just randomly spring issues when I work on them. Thankfully, my laptop, because my laptop, I had to completely disassemble it in order to get to the battery, because the battery is in the dumbest spot it could possibly be. It's as deep in the laptop as it can be. I had to take apart the case, so I had to take apart a lot of things. Actually, I was able to keep the CPU, and I was able to keep the CPU where it was. But yeah, I had to do a laptop disassembly to replace the battery. And I think I fixed... Incidentally, I fixed a issue or two that laptop has had. I think one of them was related to the fans. Just by taking them out and putting them back in, apparently. So that issue got resolved. The keyboard issue... Jeez. Yes, it is. The keyboard issue, unfortunately, I didn't fix that by moving things around, but honestly, I didn't think I was going to. Because the keyboard is... I didn't really touch the keyboard part. Alright. Down we go. Okay, nice steep slope. Oh, it's raining now. I like how the guests are still coming in even though there's nothing here. Okay, and then I'll put a chain here so that things don't go backwards. Okay. To do simple stuff without issues. I think what issue last time was transferring case with the new motherboard. Oh gosh, there's a lot of problems that arise with motherboard replacements. Potential investors. Yes. Oh, I actually want a light turn here. How am I gonna do this? Safest park in the country. Yes, because there's nothing here. There is. Also, can I disable that default nonsense? This is why I pause while I'm constructing things, so I don't get bothered on stuff like this. That way. I don't want lyrical music because that'll probably get part of my video muted. Ooh. Okay, zoom in. And pause, for Pete's sakes. Why is this game so anti-pause? Fun time, got it fixed in the end? Heck yes. Gonna shower and sleep? Sounds like a plan, Lucci. Thank you for swinging on by. I appreciate it. I'm going to try and get past these weird restrictions of you can't do stuff while you're paused. Oh, RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. That is something I don't miss. Well, let me build my entrance then. Oh my goodness, I can't do anything while the game is paused. Okay, test. Queue line. Oh yeah. Cool looking queue line. Hey, exit. I don't... can I just shut off park rating? Seriously. Okay, while we're waiting for that, I'm just gonna go down over here. We're gonna create a footpath. Pete's sakes. Stop doing that. Okay. Max speed, 65, 16 ride time. Da, 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 da. Did it just say closed while it was... What? Nope, classic wooden. I read that as closed for some reason. Okay, so now we've got to build. Oh my goodness. I don't want everything open here. Thank you. I don't care about my park rating. I wish this thing would shush. I'd love to disable that feature. That feature is so incredibly annoying. That is scenery. It's rides and attractions. Also, mechanic, in case things break down. Why did clicking on... Dude, they just spawn wherever, I guess. Okay, new handyman. Now I gotta figure out how the heck to, Nope, that's not it. Okay, where is my facilities? No, that is not the button I clicked on. That's not the freaking button I clicked on. What is going on here? Oh, we got two buttons that are tied to the same thing. Okay, all right. Ah, yes, beef noodles. I don't care about the game being paused. Let me build it. Let me build my beef noodles. Okay, beef noodles. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I gotta get used to the menus too. And the fact that I have to manually add everything. I really hope it's not buried somewhere in... Where's trash cans? Is it somewhere in the gigantic amount of scenery? Benches, benches, benches. There, have your benches. Have your lights. Trash cans. I hate this mechanic. I'm like about to go and find a mod file that gets rid of this crap. I don't give a shit about the raiding thing. That should be... That is a really stupid thing to have enabled by default. Here, have food. Nobody's taking the roller coaster, of course. Blah, 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 blah. Here, have a thrill-in ride. I don't know. Entrance here, exit here. Queue. Yeah, here's your queue. Open it. Open it. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I'm done with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Until we can fix that stupid rating bullshit, we're done with that. We're going to change to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Is it going to change properly? Yes. It's going to change properly. Okay, let's get Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 launched. I'm going to have to, like, find a way to completely get rid of that, because that is still one of the stupidest things around. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is 3D, yes. And it has a lot of things in it. Fireworks is a really fun thing. Can you stop screwing around my resolution when I launch you? Did I ask you to be full screen and screw up my resolution? For Pete's sakes. Alright, here we go. Here's the next issue. Is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3's default settings are atrocious. Atrocious. Oh my goodness, and it's loud. And it's loud. Okay. Thank you. Where's the skip button so I can get to the menu? Oh my goodness. I
Water!
Thank you for the water, Aqua. I'm going to need that to deal with, Thanks for the fish! You guys can't see anything, but also Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is currently in. First of all, it's really freaking loud. Holy shit, I value my eardrums. We go over Cristas. I am like setting the volume down to 20%. It is way too freaking loud. English, dollar. Why the heck would I ever want to use Imperial? Metric Celsius. Even though, honestly, I've gotten much better at converting fishes unthrowable. Yep. Or at least the Riki is. This resolution setting is annoying me. Custom. Yeah, Throw doesn't really accept arguments. Where is my HD resolution? Where's my non-full screen? Why the heck is there no full screen? Windowed mode. Where is windowed mode? Give me my windowed mode. I thought Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 had windowed mode. Okay. Okay. So. I need to make it so that the resolution is a resolution that I actually like. That's not going to, It's like what I had to do with SimCity 3, right? I had to go in and, like, modify a file here. Okay. That's right, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, options.txt. resolution. And then I set it to 1920 by 1080. Is there a way to get rid of windowed mode? That is the other thing. I don't have a separate one for fish, but if random decides to throw a Riki, sometimes the Riki will say fish. Because it is indeed Hiropan Riki who says that. Okay. Also windowed mode.
Krista.
I want windowed mode. Thanks for throwing a Krista. Let me change the hitbox too. Okay. I'm gonna save this file after I exit RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. Because look, I can't capture the game properly if it's going to full screen and have a crappy resolution. I love that some of the people talk about an option that doesn't exist, too. Ah, yes. A full screen option. Yes, somebody clearly has not played this game and they're just typing into comments. Or they're playing their own precious version. I don't know. All right. Reopen file. 1920. Get insert mode off by 1080. He sneeze. Now, let's see if we can actually tell it to not full screen, because that annoys the heck out of me. And it makes it difficult to capture the game, because it takes over my main monitor. Yeah, get ready for the music to sound weird. This is also the other reason why I do not like it full screening, because it screws around with my main monitor's resolution. Options, graphics. Okay, there's no full screen option. And that's a problem that happens when you look in a forum with people who know nothing about the game that they're commenting about. All right, so how do we actually disable full screen? Google's being really stupid and giving me the results for the wrong game. Oh my goodness. Do I have to do this? Do I have to quote RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 so it stops talking about the first and the second one? Google absolutely sucks. Really bad search engine, and people need to just Google it. No, don't just Google it. Just Google it to get the wrong answer. You know, the last place I want to look is Reddit, because these people, it's always leads to dead forms or incorrect information. Another person pretending that there's a full screen option when there is not one. There probably is one if you use the CD version. But unfortunately, the Steam version does not have a full screen option. This really irritates me. Why is there only one article with incorrect answers? There's only like 2 people who play RollerCoaster Tycoon now. Is that what the case is? What's going on here? What is with all this idiocy? And what is with all these incorrect answers? Does nobody else on Steam ever play RollerCoaster Tycoon 3? Will my throat ever clear? Every single one of these answers are either dumb or they're for the incorrect RollerCoaster Tycoon. I typed in 3. Stop giving me results for 2 or the first one. Where's OpenRCT 3 anyways? when's that coming out? It fixed most of my problems. I'm pretty sure RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 without OpenRCT would have also had the same issues. Why are these games such a pain in the ass to play on a newer operating system? Oh, for the love of... You know, I just love it if I could just prevent Reddit things from appearing, because I'm not... You know, 90% of the time, anything that appears from that website has no answer, or answers the incorrect question. I don't want to see nothing about the incorrect question. I don't care about that question. That's not what I typed in for. Oh my goodness. What a pain in the ass. What a freaking pain. I don't want to play in a crappy full screen that screws around with my monitor's resolution every time I play on it. Even these questions are really stupid. Inaccurate content. Incorrect. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. Not 1. Not 2. 3. Your search engine sucks. Holy crap, Google. Most atrocious search engine. No. No. Bing is the most atrocious search engine. The one that Microsoft keeps trying to shove down people's throats. That is the one that is the worst. My goodness. Why would I want day-night cycle to be instant? Cycle. Plume. Water droplets. I'm going to have all that on because my graphics card can take that. Oh, hold on. Is there a shortcut here that allows me to exit full screen? No, and also no. Okay, that's the answer I was expecting. So what's this other bull crap about a key combination that everybody says doesn't work? That sounds like a pretty dumb keyboard combination, actually. So if that does work, that's dumb. Yeah, I figured whoever posted that is full of crap. That doesn't do nothing. Seriously, there's not even somebody who's like put right click on the RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 executable and put something equals this, right? We can't even put like an argument into it to tell it to not freaking full screen. Can I get some actual like bloody answers on this? I'm First of all, stop selecting songs 1,500 times. Same crappy results. And this one has nothing. Okay. So I'm actually, maybe once I get into the game, I can change it. Very possible. But also really dumb. Okay, so if I go into, let's say, let's load the scenario editor. I don't remember the RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 scenario editor very much. Wow, it sure does take a long time to load, even on this computer. So I don't think it's fully utilizing things. Every time I alt tab, it does this. This is why I do not like it on full screen. Because it does this crap every time. Oh my goodness. I can hear the music pretty darn well. Okay. Options. Opciones. There is still no option for freaking full screen. Okay, exit. We're exiting. Why are the results absolute trash? Is there a windowed mode? Does this window mode exist? Does the bell still work? The answer is yes. The bell does still work. I'm gonna have to thumbs down this game if I can't window mode this. Thumbs down it on Steam, that is. The CD version, I am pretty sure there is an option to get out of full screen, but the Steam version doesn't have it, and that alone is enough grounds for me to thumbs down it. Why would I recommend a game that forces you to do full screen mode and doesn't have any other options? And why would I recommend a game that has that forces you into full screen? RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 itself. I want to enjoy it. Why the hell is there no full screen option? I'm going to downvote and report this friggin' result. If I see that alt enter fake stuff again, doesn't exist. Talking about a mode that doesn't exist. Talking about a keyboard mode that doesn't work. That might work. Okay, I finally see something that might actually friggin' work. Options, launched options. Windowed. No, that does not freaking work. In line bullshit. Okay. So negative feedback. Negative feedback. Incorrect information. Not correct. Does not work as a Steam launch. Option. Alt. Enter. Does not work. And another bullshit. No full screen option exists in graphics. Even after selecting custom. Stop giving me results that are bullshit. Stop giving me incorrect information. We get so much incorrect information, and we got such a lack of information on this freaking windowed mode stuff. It's like it's a myth. I swear nobody on Windows 10 or Windows 11 plays RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 on Steam. Otherwise, you'd think there'd be a solution. There's a lot of people who despise full screen mode. I'm one of those people because it screws around with the resolution on your monitor. And it also makes it's very streamer unfriendly. I wish I could toss every single user that says Alt-Enter. Like, delete. Delete. Doesn't work. That might work on Windows 7, actually, but, unfortunately, Windows 7 is long gone. We're not in... We're not in the time of that. I love threads that just... Oh, wait, no, there's multiple pages on this. Was there actually a bloody solution somewhere in here? I just clicked on the next page and the comments are exactly the same. Wow, Steam. So your comment section doesn't work. Why is there multiple... I swear, Steam, you are problem. You are a big problem. Okay. I really should have tested this stuff because this is a massive waste of time. RollerCoaster Tycoon's free and Windows. Well, if you go beyond Windows 8, there is severe compatibility issues. That result sucks. That result sucks. That result talks about the wrong game. That one talks about the wrong game. I'm not watching a video. I don't. You know what? I think Google just forgot what the heck windowed mode was. Like everybody at Google doesn't run anything on windowed mode. I think that's the problem we have here. I'm forcing the game to stop because I don't want to switch back and have the resolution flicker again. Bloody annoying. The SimCity 3000 was way nicer to launch in that. And there were actually solutions. It seems that nobody plays RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 anymore. Oh crap, I forgot to install it. Okay. Yes, language agreement. Yes, I know English. I know English too. Yep. Okay, that's good enough, right? Okay. Just give it a bit. Why is it downloading so slow? Faster. Well, it claims the download speed is high, but it's only 11 gigabytes, right? Right? There's no decibel problems. Correct? Topic says it all. I'm not bothering with RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 if it's such a pain in the arse. Just to find out information, valid information, on how to run windowed mode. One of these days, I'll find a way. And before the way to fix it is to change a registry setting that anyways. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 Pain in the Ass Edition. The CD version did have a full screen toggle on it. Why doesn't the Steam version have that? Why does it say download in 1 out of 2? I haven't authorized anything else to download. What else is on my downloads? Steamworks redistribute. Oh. Okay. All right, we're just going to wait and yeah, throw a stake at my head. Yes, we'll do that too. What are the stakes? Play Planet Coaster 2 instead? But I plan on making that a series later. I'm trying to remember. I don't think Planet Coaster has really has anything for weather. I think that's a Planet Coaster 2 thing. And that's only recently a Planet Coaster 2 thing, by the way. That was early December's update that added weather. Well, that added detail to that made weather actually functional. That made my tropical area not just sunny. Because tropical areas are not just sunny. There's this cool thing, and they're called thunderstorms. Or back then, I guess it would be heavy rain. We're waiting for it. I'm nomming all of the I'm nomming all of my network's bandwidth. This is why I'm on a separate network segment from the from the rest of this household's network devices, is in case I need the bandwidth. The creepy steeple. I want to play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door again. We haven't played it this year. We should play Thousand Year Door every year. Don't worry, you will be seeing some Thousand Year Door next year. I do have plans for that. I have plans for all 1,000 doors, or sorry, the 1,000 year door. Can't wait until the weekend. Supposed to get rain, snow, ice, which means I get to sleep and relax. Rain, snow, and ice. I can wait forever for that. I don't want no rain, snow, and ice. We have plenty of ice. But the sleep and relax part, now that sounds like a nice time. I am done with the rain, snow, and ice. All that bullcrap that I can't clear off the path, because we got smooth ice. The kind of ice that you can't shovel off, and I can't afford an ice scraper. Not to mention the ice scrapers don't have a very long lifespan, I find. They're made out of this cheap wood that splits. And there's our ads. We're just waiting for Planet Coaster to download anyways. It probably will finish during the ad break, but it'll take a little to launch Planet Coaster. I don't have it installed on this computer. I had it installed on my old computer. I had an ice scraper that scratched my car a tiny bit. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't wanna scratch the car. I had to put an ice scraper to my vehicle when in December, some point in December, when we had that bullshit freeze and rain, when we had a few millimeters of freeze and rain. I was not happy with that. Oh wait, it was the first weekend of January. Look, I had this habit of blaming 2025, but 2026, that one's on you. I had to actually take the scraper to the vehicle itself because the ice was around where the door needed to open. So, yay. This reminds me I should replace that ice scraper. Oh yeah, when they get to that point. I bet now the roof of my car has some scratches, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, Planet Coaster is now downloaded in that. I'm just waiting for the cloud here. It's downloading. It's probably downloading my game data. Okay. Launching. It might launch in full screen because we're on a different computer. So I'll have to tell it to not. Hey, windowed mode. Look at that. I window mode. I salute you. Any game that doesn't have a windowed mode is already on my bad side. I seen the scraper part. I was just using my duster to push some of the 2 feet of snow off my car. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's definitely a duster that can be replaced. Oh my goodness. It remembered a lot of things. It remembered me shutting off the the menu music because I don't like Planet Coaster's main menu music, and most people don't. Okay. Can I... Does it capture immediately? I don't think it does. I think I have to change it to Planet Coaster. Yep, BRB. All right. See you in a bit. Oh, is this at a different resolution? Hold on. Options. Graphics. Ah, fancy 4060. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that resolution. Why is it? Why are we in that resolution? Why? Correct. Why does it not give us the option? Do I have to do this again? Well, I already messed up this window size, so. Okay, now it's going to be some weird resolution, I guess. Oh, I have to close and open. Windowed. Yes. Yes, we're windowed. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, not window in,
That
made me decide we're not playing this. As much as I wanted to play RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, no windowed is a deal breaker. Whoa, what the heck's going on now? But don't know. But don't tush. Consent is important. Don't tush unless you ask. Exactly, Aqua. Exactly. Don't tush until you get the go ahead. Oh my goodness. We're hold on. We have to fix this again. Okay. There. What? No way. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're set. We are set. Okay. You know what? I think it only looked bugged out because the text hadn't adjusted to the resolution change. New scenario. Custom? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right. We have options. Look, it's a city. Why would we want to be near a city? Deciduous. Alpine. Desert. Grassland. Secret tropical. Yeah, it changed scenario. Or sorry, it changed resolution. So now my username is very bugged out and overflowing into scenario editor. Oh, that looks great.
Oh? Huh. Whoa. Yeah.
Ah, there's the top 5 in the race status. All that good stuff. Oh, that's right. You can change what the paints are too. This is not really a custom scenario, custom environment now, is it? Because I'm just gonna keep these the same. This is just going to be a temporary scenario. I don't think I'm actually going to save this. Coast. Yes. Coaster something. We should have some pretty decent loading times. You know, my favorite part about... one of my favorite things about Planet Coaster? I can actually do stuff while paused. Okay, so yeah, scenario, creative mode, there's... Hold on. The interfaces are really big for some reason. I might need to restart the game to do this, actually. So hold on. Let's just give it a restart. That should hopefully fix all the text sizes here. Okay, we're gonna back out of this. We're gonna. Oops. Yeah, wait. Okay, we're gonna relaunch it. It should remember my previous size, and we should have better windows here. The difference between a custom sound versus a custom walk-on sound versus a custom advanced command. A custom command is just a text response. It's a very simple one. It's either just like a text response, or if it's a sound, it's going to have a much longer cooldown. And then we've got the custom walk-on sound. That's the sound that plays when you enter. Actually, custom command really is... I think that's just going to be text response. Pretty simple. And custom advanced command can get complicated. But don't give me JavaScript or any of that advanced stuff that I don't work with. You can have conditional branches. You could have probability of this and that happening. It'll have to be detailed because it can be, let's just say Firebot has a lot of options. Okay, scenario editor. We're going to new scenario. We're going to do this. We're going to select this. Coaster. And we're going to start new. I know JavaScript, just C++. And good luck getting C++ to... Good luck passing a C++ expression into Firebot. I don't like these window interface sizes. They're too big. Okay, some other option. Do not auto-scale because you're not doing a very good job at it. There we go. We're good. The auto-scale just doesn't do a very good job. Okay, we're good to go. Oh. Why is it chugging? Okay, so we got a number of things. First of all, we can actually create multiple objectives and all that fun stuff. Maybe we should just do a sandbox, honestly, instead of going through another full scenario editor with the 1 hour we have left of stream. Let's just sandbox. Because then we can just go, like, straight into it. Sandbox, tropical, coast, Oh yeah, Planet Coaster allows you to undo actions using Control Z, which is, I'm all for that. Alright, so I know what the controls are. There we go. Everybody's got to go across a river to get here. So if I don't want more people arriving or if I don't want people leaving, we destroy the bridge and they can't get across. Alright, you know what? Let's just start with building some regular rides. Whee! Oh, anyways. Do that. Let's place our entrance. We'll put our entrance here. We'll put our exit over here. Q. Regular path. We're going to try to match the themes here. Otherwise, that'll be annoying. I'm going to increase the width here. Okay. Right click. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that. All right. We're already coming across some quirky things. I'm trying to remember if weather exists, and I don't think it does. No weather in the first Planet Coaster. Paths. Okay, this does not need to be as wide, so we'll just... Yeah, bridge you there. Awesome. I remember there being some really annoying problems with staff management in this game. I've also had staff glitch between bridges before. Why can't I build a path that close to the bridge if it's going to bug out? But also the paths were a little complicated too, so I probably had something to do with it. How about no? How about we control Z that? And then I join it here. Hey, look, now it looks a little less unusual. A little. Put our shop facilities here. Now, are we going to go for a theme? I don't know. We got 1 hour to do this, so. Hey, let's just put Western stuff in here. Western themed shops. What shops are here? We gotta wait for it to build itself. Hot hen house. Ah, yes, the hot hen house, huh? Does Krista have connections to the hot hen house?
Excelente.
We'll put food on this side.
Monsieur Frita.
What? Where's the theme filters again? Yes. Let's list our facilities by excitement. I am very excited for the pop shop. Okay, this one we're going to put on this side, and I'm just going to make it across from another. Also, I'd like the wall to not cut the main path. Thank you. Also, I might put it a little further away
Fox coffee.
Because I might want to increase the width of this path in the future. I have a feeling if it gets too congested, I'll want to do that. Why is just coffee available for Western? So I'm going to have to mix themes, even though that sort of bothers me. And it would take way too long. Okay, that's all souvenir. There are no Western drink shop? Seriously? We've just got coffee shop? Okay, well, we're just gonna have to select a theme that's... I don't know. Sort of? Oh. Where's the beverages here? Where is the beverage? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Sure, we'll do that. I guess we'll just mix... Hold on, what? Yeah, that's milkshakes. You know, I'm gonna be very picky about the lighting coming down here. I just... Yeah, I want to imagine, like, walking down here and have, like, some cool lamp lights. Gonna need some lamp oil, some rope, maybe some bombs. It's yours, my friend. Alright. And the rest of this is not themed properly. Alright, cool. We could take one of these and swap out the shop. See, but then I'm gonna have to go in and edit the signs too. Okay, so I'd have to take this out. Go into custom, go into here. Put a soda in here. And then we got to replace the signs. We could mislead people here. We're like, hey, look, it's a... Wait. So there's a design of this. Do they have to... do they have to walk through the fallen over roof in order to get stuff here? I guess so. Wait, building. Building. And we want a scenery theme. There we go. Now I can select it. Oh, do we not have? Okay, that's fine. We don't necessarily have to stick to that. It's just where's our signs? Wall signs. Can we like get out of there? We go. That's better. Oh my goodness. These are all whoa. These are Caristas. That was a loud Carista. I don't want a neon sign. I don't know if I'm awake or high. Like, everything feels like a freaking dream. Oh my gosh. Those states don't happen very often. Oh yeah, the sectoral captain just took that away from you. The sectoral captain depleted all the Cristas just a little bit ago. That's actually an RNG function. Oh, that occasionally mixing in. Okay, so I don't want neon sign. I want non-neon sign. Oh. Thanks, I can't go up the RNG. Actually, there's no way for me to make the cooldown not happen. Actually, there probably is. There probably is. Because I think there is a fireball effect that resets the cooldown. Problem is, if the bot decides to RNG... Oh, the bot can't RNG do it if it's on cooldown either. Because the bot will also be told that the Cristas are not restocked yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my. It's Waluigi Pinball. Well, you look at that. Sorry, YouTube, you're not going to be able to hear this. This layer is going to be disabled. I pre from the same height I am. I've rarely had such a state, but I like to call it the ascendant state for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I should call it the transcendent state, because when you have that status ailment, you're immune to damage. But it only oh wait, but it only lasts a few seconds. And it's only that status is Final Fantasy 14's way of it gives you a short period of time to get healed and recovered and all that stuff after being revived. So unfortunately, you have to suffer from being KO'd in order for that to even happen. And then somebody has to raise you. Also, Transcendent does not make you immune to certain mechanics. However, if you raise somebody with good timing, you can bypass mechanics, certain mechanics. Good luck staying alive after that. You'll probably be the only one in the party alive. Sunflare. Sunflare. What is Sunflare? More neon signs. Why is none of this ever, like... Why is none of this organized properly? Where's the soda logo? I felt like I was so close to finding it. Oh, there we go. Wait, that's slush. I don't have a slush right now. Ah, no, 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 no. That's the wrong one, too. Where is it? Oh, come on in, Jazz. We got magic attack. That winded up getting blocked. And now... Okay, this... What is with the sign that I'm looking for being the one sign that I can't find? Hold on, what do I have here? Soda. So if I type in soda, can I find it? Hey, there we go. Now it's easier to find. Okay, wall sign 1. First of all... Needs to be put there. Second of all, it needs to be scaled down. Why can't I adjust the scale? Why is the sign so big? I don't want the sign to be that big. Why is this sign not scalable? A lucky shot with a frying pan. Well, dang. A frying pan of all things. Rapunzel, my goodness. I could have sworn Planet Coaster also had a scale option. So where is it? By the way, the old sign's still here. I didn't remove the old sign. Now I've got to change this coffee sign. Do I have a side sign? There's no side sign. There's no side sign for soda. Oh. Projected sign 2. Why does the soda sign not have one? Come on, seriously?
Meow.
Oh, jeez, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. I am just in the middle of trying to figure out how to change this building. Ah, yes, perfect. Oh my goodness. So there's only certain signs that project like this. That is pretty annoying, actually. What the heck? Ooh, hold on. Now it still looks like it's detaching. Okay, now we need a soda sign. It's not neon. I prefer one that's not lit either. Is there like a scale button that I'm not aware of? Not gonna lie, I really missed the ability to scale these. I thought this was a thing in the first Planet Coaster. All of these signs are way too freaking big. No, 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 no. I don't want to play. Get back into edit mode. Yeah, I don't think there's actually an option to scale. That is super unfortunate. I'm too used to some of Planet Coaster 2's features. Hold on. I am curious though. What if I took what if I found a roof, remove filter? Something that is not bound to a grid would be preferable. So maybe not a build-in part. Ground. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it exists, unfortunately. That's annoying, because now the sign's like this. It looks... Uh, hold on, we got a path that didn't connect here. Okay, that's connected, and that's connected. Well, that was a lot for one building. That is a problem when I go into the building editor, and then find out that RollerCoaster also don't think they really have very many scalable. Okay, if this isn't scalable, then nothing's scalable. Okay, nothing's scalable. All right. Just woke up, being on vacation, meaning no need for night shift sleep patterns for a bit. Oh, heck yes! Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. The Dawn of War 4 coming out, and the dev taking over from the Relic Entertainment has a legit stand-in for RTS games. Which makes me happy. But after Dawn of War 3, the bar is so low. Oh, yeah. Uh, that's pretty unfortunate. It's unfortunate when they gotta do catch up. Although I gotta say, I think Nintendo is overdue for a failure. Maybe they'll actually give a shit about their customers once they suffer another failure. Display sequencers and tool. Oh my goodness, this is a part of Planet Coaster that I enjoy a lot. Went to deleted 3K emails so far. My inbox is still at 252% capacity. Did you empty the deleted emails? That's a lot of emails. Most email services, when you go and like delete that many emails, it actually takes them a while to do that because it's so many emails. But definitely make sure you empty the trash bin too. At 27K. Oh my goodness. A lot of emails. I want to know how many emails my centralized mailbox has. Oh, jeez. From all the stuff you look like. Oh my goodness. Actually, how much mail do I have in my a mailbox? Do I want to know? Do I want to know how much? Hold on. Stop. Actually, is there even a way? Oh my goodness.
Here.
Digi, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone so far. Also, we're just waiting for the Twitch activity feed to tell me what's going on. The throw-in software always catches whatever's going on first. And then Twitch here just sits here, I don't know, not understanding what's happening. You know, Twitch will eventually fire off the event, but yeah. 2021, my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of emails. I keep both my emails clean. Hey, Tush. Okay, sectoral captain. All right. Yeah, we got some pretty amazing people here. Unfortunately, I don't have a total number of emails in this mailbox because they get automatically put into labels. Oh! 14,450 plus 738. Okay, plus 235. Okay. All right, I get it. I have over 15,000 emails in this centralized mailbox. Oh my goodness. So it's starting to get bad. Oh, that's right. The Animal Crossing update dropped, didn't it? Stream's going pretty decent so far. We're actually getting pretty close to the end of it. Planning on going until roughly 10. We're doing some Planet Coaster. I gotta add more buildings over here. Or... attacks with the tush. Alright. Alright. The damage barely registered, though. A harmless booty attack. And we got a sword. It goes, whee! Way past it. Ass versus sword. And in this case, it looks like Ass won. The power of the booty. Oh, I'm gonna put some bins down. Yes, people are gonna need bins. I want to put a light post there, so I'm not gonna put a bin there. There's no real rhyme or reason why I'm putting them where I'm putting them. Lights. Let there be light. Now, what kind of light should I be putting there? An iron squared lamppost would be fit in to an extent. Oh, I like that. Except it's like not over here. Waiting for a certain dice roll to happen. Well, if RNG is capable of catching up to where it's supposed to be, it'll probably be a while. Prior to 2026 is the earliest year I've seen so far. Oh gosh, that's email's going pretty far back. My emails only go back so far because I stopped using that particular mail carrier service after I emailed them about a concern about a security problem. They said there was no security problems. And then 2 years later, there was a major security breach discovered. That was present for the past several years. So I told them about a problem that existed, and they denied it, and then they later confirmed it. So it's like, you know what? You guys can go suck one. I'm not keeping any emails with you anymore. Yahoo's a shitty mail carrier. If don't bother with Yahoo. I mean, their search engine is also crap, and they're one of the ones that have been pretty bad for spreading misinformation too, or misleading articles. Oh my goodness, do we have a problem with misleading articles and Yahoo? Like those two seem to go hand in hand. Ah, yes, play every X seconds. How would this look going down here? That's all right. I stopped using Yahoo back in 2004. It's been a long time for me. But that security breach thing, that settled it for me. Now it's like, well, now I'm deleting all this. Hey, what are you doing? Bring that path back. There we go. Oh, my old Yahoo account is pretty much defunct. Yeah, there's no point in keeping any of that anymore. So they don't take your security seriously anyways. Just like a lot of third parties don't take security seriously anymore. Hold on, I want my lamps back. I was trying to figure out if that was a good lamp to use. It's an alright lamp. Oh, this one's way too tall. It's pretty cool. Ah, yes, a torch. That's what I'm looking for. I want my torch. You know what? The spooky lamp actually works. Qua. Okay, now this part of the path I might change. Make it wider. So for this, I think I'm going to max out the width. And we're going to go back to scenery and start Yahoo in 2003 and stopped in 2003 because I forgot the password and never cared to change. Yeah, well, that sounds like a pretty valid reason for not continuing with an account. Okay, I've forgotten passwords pretty often back then. It's how my brain developed a pattern and went off of that pattern. You know what? We'll do the tables on either side. That's what I'm going to do here. Hold on. Why does that... Why did the rotation reset? I didn't ask for that. You know what? Give me a top down so that I know that... There we go. There is no grid option. All right. I'm gonna wait until here to place the bench. That bench can just go there. This bench can go here. I like to put a few benches by the exit. I'm waiting for my friend. Put a bench by the ATM so that somebody can watch watch for somebody's password. Haven't even created one coaster yet, and we're getting close to running out of time. We could just put a preset up. Put a preset up. Give it a try. Wait, we just put one of those up. That chair swing's not big enough. I wouldn't go on it. It's not a big enough chair swing. What a massive chair swing. I can put this up. Go there. Place the entrance there. We'll place the exit over here. We gotta do the staff management facility, right? Oh, no. We're not just creating the building. We need some sort of theme to it. I don't think the staff ones have very many themes to them. Ah, a fire station, huh? That's the closest we can get to the theme we're looking for. We need a little information booth. Which I think we're going to put here. Why? Why is the path creation so dumb sometimes? Why does it only work when it's diagonal? Okay, well, manually create a path since the pathfinding is... What is it obstructed by? Oh. Hold on. Not exactly a path that we can rely on now, can we? Okay, we got our staff management. Sure, we'll put... Oh, that's right, the bathrooms. We should probably remember the bathrooms, right? That would be, that would be handy. Oh my goodness, Planet Coaster 2 had such an annoying problem with the bathrooms. And the handyman not doing anything with them, like keeping away from them. Well, welcome on in, Cthulhu Collector. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. We are chilling with a bit of Planet Coaster. And I'm getting distracted with facilities again instead of actually building roller coasters. Suppose I shouldn't be too surprised with that. Oh, we need a bit more light in here. Get some of the lamps down, but we don't have all of them, so let's go back to scenery here. Back to lamps. We were using the spooky lamp because it was closest to the theme. That's why it's called Planet Coaster. I was thinking about the coasters you put hot drinks on. At this point, that would be more accurate for this park. We don't have any coasters here yet. We need to get some coasters up in 4 minutes because I'm only going until about 10. Right at the corner here. Right at the corner. A big thank you for everybody who joined. No matter how long, no matter how short, it's all greatly appreciated. Here on Alert, also greatly appreciated. Also, thanks for bearing with me with the trying to get RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 to work in windowed mode, only to realize that nobody knows how to get it to work in windowed mode. Oh my goodness. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 doesn't know what windowed mode is. That's ridiculous. You know, by then, there was a lot of games that had windowed mode, and RollerCoaster Tycoon didn't? Udon, welcome on in. See, I can run nukes in windowed mode as well. Udon's already, many steps ahead of RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. I don't understand. Why do they not understand what windowed mode is? Playing on full screen mode is just... It doesn't work very well for me. Because full screen mode always targets my main monitor, where all my streaming stuff is. And... if there's a full screen over my stream stuff, I have to alt-tab every time I want to access it. Sandbox, and do you have the checkbox to make staff easier to manage activated? I should probably do that because, oh my goodness, the staff management is a problem in Planet Coaster. Especially if you train them too much, oh my goodness. This is indeed Sandbox, so I should have immediate access to that, actually. Oh, not through there. Oh my goodness. If I can remember how to get there. I've played Planet Coaster 2 for too long. Yeah, the staff management, oh my goodness. Also, I've had staff get stuck. And right now, I don't have any bridges going around, so I shouldn't have to worry about as much in terms of getting stuck. Also, security features I'm going to turn off because that also is very annoying.
Break.
Here you go back to our RCT Classic. Oh my goodness. We did play some RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 earlier. through OpenRCT, so that's probably why I had an easy time getting to windowed mode. Average orientation in advanced mode. I like how there's still an experimental feature, but for the most part, the Frontier team is on Planet Coaster 2. They have actually come back to Planet Coaster to change things. Staff management features off. I'm so used to scaling a lot of things. I've played Planet Coaster too, so I know scaling is a thing. I want to scale this sign, it's too big. Okay, we got all of our facilities, and we've reached the time where I usually go off for the night. You know what? I'm going to open the park. I'm going to open some stuff, and we'll see how we do with this. There's no roller coasters. People seeking thrill and stuff are going to feel like things are missing. Also, I'm used to pressing spacebar to unpause. By the way, Planet Coaster's tropical area does the cave people thing that I was talking about earlier. Just minus W? I could try minus W. I'm not sure if it's gonna work though. People have mentioned minus window, which windowed, which does nothing. I'll have to try that later though. Whoa. Autosave makes everything stutter. There they are. The cave people. Hold on, let's fast forward this because, again, I've got to, I gotta head off pretty soon here, so. Yes. Cross the bridge. There might be alligators in there. Oh gosh. I think something is up with the Twitch notifications. Something's supposed to appear here. Thank you very much for the follow. I don't know why the notification is not appearing. I guess Firebot is having a day. I do keep the follows anonymous, but I appreciate every single one of them. Now we got people entering the park. Here, let's speed things up a little. All right, what's everybody doing? Oh, also, I should probably have a few staff members here. That'd be a good idea. A couple janitors. Couple mechanics. That's a good idea. Sandbox mode necessary? Yes. Actually, my favorite mode is custom scenario mode, but it takes a while to put together a custom scenario. And we don't have enough time to do that. We're already pretty much out of time. All right. Oh, however, this is sandbox mode, so everyone regains 9,999 hit points each second. Oh my goodness. I mean, the fights don't actually affect your statistics. That is definitely a just for fun thing. Config file, you can put full screen 0. Does full space screen 0 work? Because you have to be very precise when you put it in the config file. Full screen 0. And it's not full screen equals 0, is it? I find with the config files, you usually have to put like an equal sign in. Okay, you don't need the equals 0. Okay. I'll have to try that next time. Do I still have that folder open? No, I do not. Percent app data. Let's spell properly now. Drive, RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. There's no config option. Underneath resolution, I go full screen. Space 0. And then I close that. I'm not going to test it while stream's running because every single time I launch RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, it messes around with the sound and all that stuff. Alright, so our little sandbox, in a little less than an hour, we went from nothing to this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, next week, if I'm not mistaken, I do have more Planet Coaster planned. Yep. We'll be doing more Planet Coaster, and then we'll be on to Planet Coaster 2 by the final Thursday of the month. In terms of schedule, should still be the usual Wednesday to Saturday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll go for 3 to 4 hours on weekdays, and on weekends, we'll go for 5 hours. Tomorrow is going to be FaceTuber Friday, so I'll be in the 4th dimension. Strangely, unusually detailed. There we go. Playing Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. We'll be on the 3rd part of that. I guess I'll talk about more about that once we are raiding out here. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to save this park. Sandy Coast. Or, I don't know. Right now, my brain is not thinking of very creative names. So, let's just bring us over here. I'm going to stop the background music. Also, I'm going to fix my audio sources right now. Okay, so remove this from here. Mute this layer. And put it back over here. Add the executable to there. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take a look at who to send you off to. Let's see if I have way too many choices like I did last time. Or if the decision's already decided for me. Okay. I have a lot of options once again. Oh, it happens. Okay. Who the heck should I send you off to? How long has it been since I've sent you over here? Let me check here. Okay, so mod actions, all off, just raids. How long has it been since I've sent you over here? Two months ago? I should have sent you guys here like 3 times over already. I'm gonna send you guys over to Booty Mage. Pretty fun individual in the community. Currently playing some Phasmophobia. Let's make sure they're not about to... Okay. Their uptime is not too long, so we should still be good on that. I'm going to get this raid started. Booty Mage, there we go. Congratulations on the top 3 of the passive race. You get bonus gold pieces to use in future sound commands. I'd like to thank everybody for joining, whether you're here in full in parts, whether you're active, whether you're lurking, or somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. The first raid message, that is for subs. However, if you don't have a sub, we got a message just underneath. Anyone could use that one. Feel free to use one or the other. heading on over to Booty Mage. The next stream is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Look forward to more Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD on the lovely capture card that likes to lag the audio sometimes. I don't know. It has something to do with the Wii U, because when I'm streaming from the Switch, the capture card doesn't give me that issue. But anyway, look forward to that Saturday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Look forward to our weekly Outbreak. We're going to be doing some tornado chasing, and we're also going to be playing some nukes, possibly multiplayer, if we've got some individuals we can play some multiplayer with. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to be continuing Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Will be part 3. Were we still with Mango? I know we were dealing with a cheater named Xenos. I don't like Xenos. Anyways. And next Thursday. Where's my raid timer? Oh, shoot. Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster. There we go. All right, we'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness.